Everybody's doing good. Don't forget to message me on here or Google Classroom or email me or go to my Instagram or call me 501-707-4207. Text me anytime. Anytime. I don't have set hours. Just anytime you need me, call me, text me, message me, whatever. I'm on here all the time checking it. Also, if it locks, I try to unlock it as quickly as I can. You have as many chances as you want. I will say if you get a 60, I'm going to up that grade. So as long as you try and you get a 60, you can move on. Okay? So last time we did financial planning. This time we're doing managing income and expenses. I'm going to take y'all through the tutorial real quick on Edmentum. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're learning the skills to manage personal, family, income, and expenses. Okay. Introduction video. Y'all can watch this. We're going to learn about career choices. Do you remember when we played Spent and we went on BLS.gov to learn about what our job is going to pay? And on Spent, when we had to choose a career, this is kind of like that. This is going through engineering, finance and accounting, healthcare, human resources. They're just taking you through the different jobs, kind of like we did that day. Skills. So when we went to the website, I can't remember what it was called now. Find Your Career Test. I think it was findyourcareertest.com. We went through and y'all answered like 60 questions about what kind of skills you have and interests you have. So that's kind of just finding your strengths, finding out what you enjoy and what you're good at, what kind of education you want to get, economic conditions, opportunity cost. We talk about that a lot, about sacrificing something maybe you want to do with something you need to do. So our activity, writing about it. This is self-checked, so do it if you'd like. But I'm more worried about the mastery test, okay? Sources of income. This is, investments and jobs. Most of our income is going to come from our jobs or our side hustles. Portfolio income. I don't even know. I don't have a portfolio. So maybe my retirement, but I think this is more worried about people that have stocks or have a lot of like real estate, like they own a lot of houses or rental properties. This is talking about stock trading, passive income, rental income, selling intellectual property. So if you're making music or movies, things like that. Gross income and disposable income. We talked about needs versus wants in our last one. Gross would be before taxes. We also discussed that in our tax lessons. Federal withholdings. We went through and looked at a fake paycheck. Each one of y'all got a fake pay stub, and we had to look and see how much was taken out of that during that lesson. This is what this is talking about. We saw how your gross income and then your net income are going to look a lot differently after you pay out on taxes, Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, all of that, and then also your insurance and all that's going to come out. Your retirement's going to come out. Okay. Oops. We did this like literally the same activity in class. So our paycheck deductions, y'all remember Social Security, Medicare, and FICA. Okay, FICA, that's going to be federal income tax, okay? Life insurance and 401k are employee incentives. These are things that you're going to get, you're going to get to choose how much you're going to put toward these things. Okay, again, another writing activity. It's self-checked. Responsible spending. I think we all understand, making a budget. We never got to this point because this is what we were going to be doing right now. Is a lot of personal spending, creating budgets, all of that, and then we're going to move into making resumes and all of that. So now we're just going to have to rely on Edmentum to give us a good overview of what we were going to learn in class. So there you go. Benefits and costs of various spending decisions. Credit cards. Stay away from too many credit cards and be careful about the interest rate. Debit cards and cash, checks, automatic drafts. We went through all that. I think we've gone through it again in Edmentum too. Okay, we're going to drag the tiles to the correct boxes to complete the pairs. Can result in crushing interest expenses. Can help in an emergency, does not require planning, and establishes good credit. So using credit cards can establish good credit. Oops. Using your savings account money can help in an emergency. Making impulse purchases. I think that's there. Let's see, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. It's too hard to go back and forth. Okay. Using credit cards can result in crushing interest expenses. Using your savings account money can help in an emergency. Making impulse purchases does not require planning, and obtaining a loan for a major purchase establishes good credit. Using credit cards establishes good credit too. You just have to use them responsibly and pay them off. Okay, summary video. Now we're on to master test. Okay, see how easy that is. Stella, come here. Say hi. Come here. Say hi. Ooh, Stella says hi. Hi. I miss you guys. Okay. Whoops. Okay, a recession can have a negative effect on mental health, clearly. We're about to be in one, it appears. This can blank the demand for mental health specialists or psychologists, so increase. So, I mean, with everything going on now, y'all might want to get into the mental health field because people are losing it. Not in a negative way, just we're all ready to get out of the house. Ooh, Emily receives $800 every 2 weeks. However, she only takes home $600 after tax deductions from her paycheck. The $800 is Emily's gross income, while the $600 is her. What is this? Where's disposable in there? Disposable income. Okay, what's the sacrifice in making one decision over another? Y'all have to know this by now. It is opportunity cost. Okay, Mia likes to write books during her free time. At present, 3 of her books have been published and sold around the world. The income received from selling is an example of passive income. She's not actually out there selling the books, but she's getting return on it because she was the one that wrote it. Okay, drag the tiles to the correct boxes. Interest, capital gains, and dividends. We did not go over this in class, but I want y'all to know it. Interest is the amount of money earned on bonds or savings accounts. Capital gains is the profit earned from selling financial assets, and dividends is the amount of money paid to the shareholders of the company. So capital gains, if I wanted to buy a house, fix it up, and sell it, I would have to pay capital gains tax on that house, whatever the profit was that I made on it. And if I took the money I made and put it in the bank, and then that money earned interest, that would be my interest. If I took that money and went and invested in a company, and that company made money, that would be my dividends. Okay. Olivia's employer deducts an amount from her paycheck for the Medicare program. What type of withholding is being deducted from Olivia's paycheck? Hey guys, don't microwave this styrofoam plate. It can melt. Did yours melt? Okay. Get a glass, regular plate. Okay. Olivia's employer deducts an amount from her paycheck for the Medicare program. What type of withholding is being deducted from Olivia's paycheck? So this is going to be what? A tax exemption, local withholding, state withholding, or Social Security withholding. Social Security withholding. We did not call that Social Security in class. We call it Medicare because there's two different ones. So just so you know, sometimes they refer to Social Security as the whole program, Medicare and Social Security check. What type of income is received through rent? This would be passive income. Again, you're not out making, doing things. You're just letting that property make money. Stella, quit biting. Okay. What measures the change in the price of goods in a given year? That would be inflation. Again, we talked about this. We went on inflationcalculator.net and typed in the year I was born and the year y'all were born, and we saw the difference in what $100 was worth in those given years and how that changes over time. Okay. Jack wants to earn extra income. His friend suggests that he invests in bonds and stocks. What type of income will James earn in investing from bonds and stocks? Okay, his name started out Jack at the beginning of the word problem, and by the time the word problem is over, his name is James. So apologies, I don't understand that, but that would be portfolio income. The stocks are in a portfolio. Okay, the table represents the consumer price index for a basket of goods and services for 3 consecutive years. Calculate the inflation for 2014. Okay, no, 44% inflation. So if you change the base year is 100 and we have 180, what percentage? This is like algebra, and y'all know I don't do math, even though this is economics. But if we had an algebra problem that said 180 is what percentage of 100, it would be 44. It would grow 40, or 80 would be a 44% increase from 100 to 180. Okay, I think that's right, isn't it? Yes. Okay. We've reached the end of the test. Congratulations, everyone. And again, these may not go in the same order that you guys are doing them in, but I hope this helps. If you need to take screenshots or take notes during all this, I think that's probably a good idea. I know it's hard to share a screen on those little Chromebooks. Again, this is on my YouTube channel, so you can always pull it up on your phone while you're taking your test. But if not, again, take screenshots, take notes, because once you get through this mastery test, you're good to go on to the next one. Okay, love and miss you guys.